That's it.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Don't have much control on what is coming. We become those spaces where whatever arises in the moment, it's needed in the world. It's like, it's just this subject. I had no idea. You had no idea it will be coming and being here.
No, I was actually when you started, and I'm like, I have no idea where that's gonna go.
Yeah, I wanted to say something in Romanian. Ooh, I switched to native. But yes, I think it's unique. Maybe there are other podcasts we don't know about who also jump like that. But usually, when you go into a podcast, you know what you'll be talking about. You know the subject, you know the questions. And then sometimes you improvise inside the show. But yeah, you have the idea. And we go without ideas. That is an antidote for our control freakness, right, Irma?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I want to know every single thing before I do it. So
Whew, I love it. All right. So what do we do in the beginning?
we let Olesea center us today.
And I think you watching us, I think you already know, or by this episode, you already know that we're doing that. So it's like an anchor. Okay, let's do it. Closing the eyes, connecting to the breath. Calm, deep breath in, and calm, deep breath out. Slowing down. And if you want, you can bring both of your palms to the center of your heart. Begin nourishing your heart with your breath, finding easiness and presence. I'm very slowly coming back. I have a question.
Yes.
I always have questions.
Yes, you do. That's your power. That's your gift.
I think that's what people love, I think, a lot. I think the spaces of exploration, because we love to explore ourselves. Relationships.
No.
One of my mentors was saying that life is about relationships. Relationships are the most important in life. Like, look at everything and you will see relationship. Relationship, you with the world, world with you, everything around. It's all relationships. The wind with the tree, the ocean, with the waves, all is relationship. Relationships are one of the most important in our lives. What emotions or what mechanisms you use in your relationships to get what you want? To get love, to get validation, to get attention.
I want to say all of them. There must be some that I do though. It's so difficult to come up with one as I look at every I'm trying, I don't know, let's say I'm trying to find one that or two or three that connects them all, right?
I will share mine. I have two mechanisms. One of them is people pleasing. I please my partner with everything, like on all levels, with everything. So I can get what I want from him, the love, the validation. And then there's another mechanism. I completely ignore him
Hmm.
or the people, so they come to me. It is crazy, right? It's either all over them, doing everything for them, or stepping away and I disappear. So they connect to that missing. Oh, she's missing. I'm going after her.
Case.
But both are a form of manipulation. I'm manipulating their movement. I'm manipulating the way they are going to step towards me, closer to me. So, in a way, manipulating their movement.
Um,
How do you get the love?
how do I get the love? I think I don't know. I have to go in another way because it's not there. I can't see it. What I get is I get this admiration of sort. I have gotten. I mean, I don't know now, but pattern is pattern. I have some authority. You know, it's interesting because a while ago, my niece, who is now 33, um, she said something when we were talking with my mom and my sister. You know, Irma's word has weight, and I had never thought about it, but it is true that I seem to be the one that directs, that brings the direction in the family. In one, not always, but like whenever, whatever I say, I get it that way. So there is something about me. I wonder if it's forcefulness. It's not by people pleasing. I'm not doing that. It's almost opposite. Somehow I see myself as forceful, you know, and yes, some sort of authority. That's one thing. The independence comes a lot, like in mine. I don't know if I get what I want out of it. Maybe I don't get because I have to prove I'm so independent. So I guess when it's scary and I get really attached, I have to balance it out somehow to detach myself so that I'm
How
not.
do how do independence gets you the love? Can you explain
I
the
don't think it
connection?
does. In fact, I think it's quite the opposite.
So then why don't you answer the question? What gets you love, Irma?
Showing, I don't know, showing all the facets. Probably. I have this story that my life has been interesting and there's a lot in it. And because I've lived a lot, whatever that means, right? Because I've had interesting experiences and, you know, very opposing type of experiences too. There is a lot I can share. So I think what gets me love is that being interesting or different than most. Maybe I'm not, but at least that's how it feels and occurs to me because they get surprised. Um, what gets me love is I just can't even explain it. Why are people? A friend asked me this question because he seemed to have an answer. He wouldn't give it to me, by the way. But he said, why are people drawn to you? It's not what you do. It's not, but there's something that's there. What gets me love? Yeah, I want to say first thing is like, oh, being interested in having that, edge of difference.
Yeah, that arrogance that you're different than others, you're
Of
not.
course, yes.
And
I'm
I have
better
this
too. I
too.
don't know if I'm better. I actually don't think that I'm better because, of course, I'm not good enough. But because I'm not good enough, I have to prove. And I look at the shiny object that I am. I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, I've done all of those things. I've had this life and that life, and none of it sticks together. And have
Yeah.
you seen? Have you seen? And now it's interesting because as I'm thinking, oh, I have my crystal ball in my hand, by the way, I'm playing with it. Now, as I'm thinking about it with, age and with I looking back and I'm like, oh my God, that's too much. And now I'm like, I think it will scare people off. So I need to just stop and shut up about that because that's just too much stuff. That's just my life is too full or it occurs. So I should not share that. I should not actually say all this.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you.
Irma, how you get love from people is being interesting and shiny like a diamond, so people are drawn to you.
I wonder if that's why I created Sparkle. Or maybe I created Sparkle because I was missing it in that moment. I think in that moment it was more of a I'm not that, so I want it. And also,
Because if you wouldn't be a diamond, then you if you wouldn't shine, and if you wouldn't be so interesting, and if you wouldn't be a sparkle, then what?
oh, that sucks. Listen, Olesea, I've been on stage since I was 6. My life has been on stage. And everything I did, the 6 hours, 8 hours of practice of piano that I did, it was at first when I started for the reason, one reason only, to be different and mainly to get the applause.
Wow.
So, there was this whole I don't belong here that I had this like, I'm not like them, I'm not like them. So, oh, if I'm not like them, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna make myself a different path and I'm gonna get applause for that. There you go. So I'm on stage and it's really, even here, I catch myself being on stage and it's really hard to, I wonder sometimes, like in the moments when I catch really deep where I am, and you teach me that, right? I'm blessed for that. So how would it be to be off stage really constantly? I don't know. Maybe it's so ingrained in my identity that that's where my place is. Maybe
Oh my God.
maybe I'm the sparkle and maybe I'm scared of it. Maybe I'm not fully stepping into that. I don't know.
Wow, I'm connected to something here. I'm connecting to something here. We're discovering this not in order to make it wrong. You see, we're not making it wrong. The fact that we are using those mechanisms, the fact that you created yourself as being like a diamond, sparkle and shiny. It's not that. It's totally fine. But isn't it great to see that, oh, I did it because I wanted people's love, because I wanted to feel like I belong. But it all
Yeah.
comes in a way from like a trauma response of that, not feeling enough or feeling disconnected.
You know what
And
comes now? Sorry, go
yeah,
ahead. Go
no,
ahead.
you go ahead.
Like that, then everything is a response of everything.
Hmm.
Then what are we creating here is the awareness of it. So, I mean, did I know that I wanted applause? I've discovered that. I already knew that. Now that I was using that to be loved, probably subconsciously, but until I said it now, no.
And
And I
how would
won't.
have been, how would have been to for you to hear, Irma, even if you choose to play piano or not, even if people applaud or nobody applauds, you are enough. And you are amazing the way you are, even if you don't do anything.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I would have loved to hear that.
I just realized it's all you talked about pleasing, and yeah, to be loved by your parents, by your family. Because when you're shiny object, when you're someone they look up to, like, look, then you deserve that love. You've earned it. And frankly, I did the same with my daughter. I was the worst, and that's what created a breakdown between us when she wouldn't talk to me. Yeah, she's like, she told me she felt like unless she was exactly what she was expected to be, like what I expected her to be, who I expected her to be, that she wouldn't be loved. So now I see that a lot of times I'm making up for that. And I'm practicing that with her always, just ingraining in her that she's amazing and kind no matter what she does. And everything else that she does and she earns, and because she has that winning in her, all of that is a bonus, right? We look at that. I do that with my daughter, and it never even occurred to actually say that to myself. Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, my chest is tight. Can we breathe? Oof.
Yes.
Inquiry of the day is, and I invite all of you to just question, just like Olesea questioned, you know, what emotion, first of all, what emotion are you using to get love?
Wow, right? Woo. And most important, how do you get love? You gotta tell us how. What is the mechanism through which you are getting the love? This one is a great one. This one will open such a huge space in you if you stay gently and with curiosity exploring that. Oh, that would be amazing. So my invitation is, how do you get love? And share with us. We would love to hear about your exploration. Thank you so much. Celebrate yourself, celebrate your emotions equally, and love yourself unconditionally. And we'll do the same. Irma, are we taking it on? And it's okay if you say, no, we're not. Leave me alone, girl.
I kind of want to say, leave me alone, girl. And I'm taking on the inquiry for sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, like and subscribe. Like, really, like and subscribe. Just do
Yeah, what's
it.
going on there? What are you doing, people? Some of you are watching and you're forgetting that there is a button down there. And
There is a red one, I think, right? A red one.
that's how you're going to hear from us.
Click the
Simple.
red. Just
And
click the red.
the
I
red.
mean, even if you liked, if you didn't like it, just click the red, please. That would make us very happy.
So funny.
Thank you so much. From our hearts to yours. See you next week. Bye, everyone.